What's up, guys? If you follow the channel, you know that I just spent the last weekend out at Valor in Tennessee training with Reed Hendricks. So I just want to, before I start making videos about what I learned there and interviews and whatnot, I want to get an overall review of the class out there for you guys. So first off, I just want to say Reed Hendricks, insanely smart dude. Being in the class and listening to his lectures was equally as good as being out on the range, and that's not downplaying the range time at all. It's just that he's smart as fuck. Actually, one of the things I'll say that was really good for the class was just being around him. Knowledge is like just being floating around in the air. So just in between drills and jamming mags, and he's just standing there waiting for us so he can teach us some more stuff. He'll mention something, or he'll say his opinion on a sling or an optic or a rifle or a caliber or whatever it may be, and just it's so smart. It just makes you think like, oh wow, I never thought of it that way. Maybe I need to rethink my opinion on that. So yeah, just being there and in the environment, you're gonna learn things. The people there were awesome. I really can't say better things about the people that were actually there. The class is based on fighting, so immediately right out the gate you learn the very basic first thing that you should do in a fight: move. You should get the fuck out of the way. So right out the gate he teaches us that, and from there on we're expected to do that right at the beginning of every drill. Take a side step, move out the way, get out of the way of punches, bullets, stabs, whatever. So very basic right out the gate. I noticed really early too that he doesn't really talk about things that he thinks are bad. He doesn't tell you that, say anything or even why they're bad. He just won't mention them, which is awesome, because if he doesn't mention them and you're doing your job, which is learning, you're there to learn, not think and ramble on about shit, you won't even notice it. So that's really good. In fact, he goes so far with it when you're shooting or doing your drills, he won't tell you what you're doing wrong. Even if you're doing something wrong, he won't tell you what you're doing wrong. He'll just go right into telling you how to do it right. So there's like no negativity in the class the whole time. He's just constantly coach. Awesome. That's really awesome. So, because for a lot of people that have never taken a class, they're going to be intimidated. Oh, I'm going to go there and get made fun of. Actually, in the opening lecture, he says, we don't do that here, and you don't do that here either. So that was thrown out the gate right away. We weren't even allowed to do it. So that was cool. Pretty much every drill that we ran was leading up to the next thing that we were going to do. So it was really open-ended. So he would teach us, this is how you clear a malfunction, and this is how you clear a malfunction one-handed. And then in the next drill, we would be doing one-handed shooting, and if you had a malfunction while you're one-handed shooting, you now know how to clear it. So that was really cool. One thing that I had worries about before I had ever taken a class was, am I going to get the attention needed? Is the class going to be really huge and there's not going to be very many people, staff working, to make sure I'm doing it right? Well, it was 9 students, 2 instructors, and which is fair, honestly, that's really good. And he even made a comment while we were there that he'll never go over, I think he said 15 people. And I would imagine that if he did have a class that big, he probably would have another instructor there, so 3 altogether. And at one point, we even did have 3 instructors on the range, because one dropped in just to say hello. But at no point in time at all did I ever feel like, oh crap, am I doing this right? I wish he would come over here and take a look and see, because every single drill that we did, either him or the other instructor, JJ, which was also very good instructor. I liked him a lot. He was actually really cool. Every single drill that I did, they were one of the 2 walked by me and either corrected me on something, said, here, move this way or do that, or just said, good job. They were always there and talking us up and really encouragement was a big part of the class. And then confidence, also another big part of the class. And then in the day 2, we got into some really cool shit. Some things that people won't even do at other schools, like their instructors aren't even going to teach that because they're scared. And what's funny is that they're scared to run these drills, and at no point in time was I scared while I was running the drills. At no point in time did I ever feel like I was in danger. It was cool. There was a lot of moving around people, shooting, moving, shoot, move, just all that. I mean, it was amazing. It was really good. And then of course, he gave us a handout and our certificate. The handout actually had two pistol qualifications, one being FBI qualification and one being a police qualification. So overall, hands down, really good. I couldn't get 5-star, 10-star, whatever, however you want to rate it. I couldn't give this a higher rating. And then just Reed himself was just a smart dude. And it's funny because when I actually got an interview with Reed, and when I looked back at the video, I fucked it up big time. I was starstruck by Reed. I was like, ah! So that was pretty funny, but yeah, it was cool. So that's it. That's pretty much my impressions on the class. I will definitely be going back. I will be going back, so look forward to that. I'm gonna take the rifleman class. And if you don't know who Reed is, or Valor Ridge, or anything about that, which I don't know how you'd find my channel and not know who Reed is, but if you don't know who that is, I'm gonna put a link right here to his YouTube channel, and then right here I'll put a link to his website for training, so you can take a look at the gear list and schedule and all that. But definitely check him out. Definitely train there, and yeah, I can't really say much else than that. It was awesome. Thanks for watching.